Good evening, everyone. This is Atticus from The Complete Trade, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Coinbase stock. We finally have some volatility in Coinbase stock, just in the wrong direction. I was happy for about an hour this week when I saw Coinbase stock above our automatic rally resistance level at $83, and that feeling of happiness and elation lasted about all but an hour until I realized Coinbase stock was going to get rejected again. Well, look at that. Trading view notification from Reuters. Crypto shares fall as Bitcoin falls for the second day. I think Reuters is the same trash news source that reported that fake Bitcoin ETF crap last week. Anyway, a few episodes ago, I said that there was going to be a lot of mental gymnastics being played on Coinbase stock, and this is a good example. Coinbase stock has printed a daily shooting star candle and a weekly gravestone doji off our automatic rally resistance level at $83. Now, most people would see this slew of candlestick patterns as bearish, and I agree that short-term price action may be bearish, but always keep an eye out on the bigger picture. We are still in Wycoff accumulation. Nothing has changed besides another opportunity to buy the dip. The blue Fibonacci retracement support area that spans between $56.32 to $72.89 still stands as support. If the S&P 500 continues to tank next week, expect a retest of the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement at $66 that coincides with the 50 weekly moving average in orange. Moving into Fibonacci Rings, as stated last week, Coinbase stock has earnings on November 7th, which coincides with the next Fibonacci ring. As explained last week, Fibonacci rings are only indications of volatility. Fibonacci rings don't dictate the direction of a stock. For example, back in November 2022, during the FTX collapse, Coinbase stock crossed a Fibonacci ring and collapsed to new all-time lows. Back in June of this year, the stock almost tripled in price after riding the 1.618 Fibonacci ring towards the upside. Just be aware of a lot of whipsaw price action as Coinbase earnings loom ahead. And finally, the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation. Not good. As stated in the last video, the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation breaking below the 50 weekly moving average was not bullish. And as Bitcoin catapulted above $30,000 this week, Coinbase stock is actually going to close the week in the red. And obviously, this was reflected in the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation. The Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation smashed through our white trim-based Fib extension support area, and it's showing no reaction to the blue Fibonacci retracement support area that's also about to break. There's a good chance now that the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation retests the broken supply trend line and is most likely going to hit new all-time lows. Now, this doesn't change my long-term view on Coinbase stock. As stated a few minutes ago, I think Coinbase stock has a bit of correcting to do and is going to test $65. Now, I want to shift your attention to the right, which is the the quant against Bitcoin valuation towards the right, and towards the left is the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation. Now, in cryptocurrency, most people have this perception that if the cryptocurrency market goes up, then everything related to crypto must also go up at the exact same time. That's false. Every crypto moves at its own pace, and this is a good example. Notice how the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation as well as the quant against Bitcoin valuation are both in their blue Fibonacci retracement support areas. However, Coinbase isn't showing life here, whereas Quant is holding and actually forming two Dragonfly dojis on the weekly time frame with weekly bullish divergence. This is what I want to see when I analyze a chart. When Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance surge towards the upside, Quant, an altcoin, is showing strength relative to Bitcoin. Coinbase, on the other hand, not so much. But specifically during times like this, I want to urge the importance of diversification. Obviously, everyone thinks they're hot shit and that they can walk into the next bull run with their 2 to 3 altcoins and think that they're going to retire a multi-billionaire next market cycle. The reality of the situation is you need to diversify your holdings in cryptocurrency. You need your Bitcoin, you need your Ethereum, you need your Bitcoin mining stocks, you need Coinbase stock, you need your poop coins, animal coins, and other shit coins, okay? Diversification always protects you from weeks like this when, for example, Coinbase stock massively underperforms the cryptocurrency markets. Shifting to traditional assets, over 90% of investors underperform the S&P 500. The reason why the S&P 500 almost always reigns supreme is because the S&P 500 is made up of 500 different companies. Everyone, including myself, has to learn to diversify. Okay, that's my analysis on Coinbase stock for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.